Hey guys, it's Kim here with Verily Fiber Fun. Thanks for joining me on this mini sock tutorial. So today I'm just showing you how I pick up stitches along both sides of the gusset. And on this first one, I totally forgot to show you the full stitch versus the part I'm picking up. So I am picking up only one leg of the stitch. From the purl side, it is the leg that is closest to those purls. So there is no ridge on the inside of the sock whatsoever. And I don't knit the stitches as I pick them up. I put them all on the needle first. So I pick up one leg of each slip stitch along the heel flap onto my needle, and then I go back and I knit them while twisting. So on this one, I'm knitting through the front loop, and I picked up the stitches from the bottom up. So I stuck my needle in from the bottom and lifted that lower leg of the stitch. This creates a completely seamless transition from one direction to another, and it is the most comfortable and probably easiest to do way to pick up stitches along the heel flap. So I always pick up one or two extras to close the gap, and because I've switched colors, it's a little weird on this sock. I will do an entire series on how to knit a sock complete with pattern, a free pattern, in the near future when I get around to it. But that is something I'm definitely going to work on. So on the second side of the heel flap, once you've worked the first half and you've gone around the front, then it's time to pick up the second half. And here I'm showing you the full stitch and how I'm only picking up one leg. So for this one, I start from the heel stitches end of the heel flap, and I slide my needle in from the top and scoop up that lower leg of the stitch with the purl side facing, and I just pick up every single stitch in this manner, no knitting, just putting that one leg of the loop over my needle. And then because I've switched colors, this is a little different than I normally do, but I think I learned a new trick here. So I went down and picked up a strand between stitches from the row below the row I was picking up and twisted that as if it was a make one. Now, when you're doing this, the stitches are angled with the front leg being the leading leg, and to twist these, you need to knit them through the back loop. And I find that a bit tricky, so usually I will stick my needle in front as if to purl and then slide it around to the back. You'll see me doing that on every single stitch. It just, for some reason, makes it easier to knit through the back loop. So really simple, really easy, and creates a completely seamless and gorgeous pickup line. It just really accentuates the slip stitch line from the heel flap, and it doesn't add any bulk or anything. So this is my favorite way to pick up stitches for the heel flap, and since I learned this, I've never looked back. So on a sock that has two different colors, this is how it looks on one side. So it just looks like there's a ridge here, just like all the other slip stitch ridges. Here's the other side. And on the inside of the sock, you can see where the stitches were picked up. It's a very smooth line. There's no extra ridge or wrinkle to be uncomfortable. Now here I wove in an in, so it's a little bulky, but that's completely flat. Now here's one where the heel is the same color, and it's like you can't even see there's a seam here. on both sides. And again, from the front of the sock, here's the, excuse me, that's the decrease line. Here's the gusset pickup. Completely seamless. You cannot tell the stitches have been picked up because these little stitches here were half one leg of the slip stitches, and they've been twisted so they just look like another stitch. You can see them just a little bit better on this side. And you can see that they are twisted.